Hi everyone, and welcome back to Cine Detective channel. This review focuses a romantic drama film based on real-life events that was released in 2009. Before moving ahead, like this video and subscribe to our channel. The film opens with a couple embarking on a journey to a hill that holds an undisclosed true love story and historical truths. Subsequently, the narrative unfolds in the year 1942. During a time of World War, Venezuela emerges as the primary oil supplier to the Allies, rendering it of significant strategic value. Frank Moore, an American communications specialist, is dispatched to the coastal village of Puerto Miranda in Venezuela to monitor German intentions regarding potential assaults on the oil fields. Upon his arrival, a fellow passenger is murdered by an unidentified assailant, narrowly escaping the same fate as Frank. At headquarters, he receives his mission briefing, which entails safeguarding oil tankers from potential U-boat threats and uncovering the identity of a Nazi spy embedded within the Venezuelan military. He establishes his base in a cabin situated close to the residence of Commander Salvatierra. When he visits Commander Enrique Salvatierra, known for his volatile temperament, Frank encounters the commander's enchanting wife, Venezia. Upon the commander's arrival, Frank formally introduces himself. From their interaction, Frank discerns that the couple is not content in their marriage. Additionally, he learns through their conversation that Venezia is partially blind. However, she expresses discontent when referred to as blind, revealing her sensitivity to the term. Frank develops a rapport with Venezia, finding himself increasingly drawn to her resilience in facing her visual impairment. As they begin to share their aspirations and familial backgrounds, their bond deepens significantly. The commander appears indifferent to his wife's struggles, neglecting to assist her in improving her eyesight or addressing her needs. During a heavy rainstorm, when Frank and Venezia find themes, the commander arrives with his subordinate simultaneously as Frank departs. Frank attempts to locate the spy and decipher the secret codes but is unsuccessful. The following day, when Venezia arrives with food, she discovers Frank's binoculars, enabling her to observe the surroundings through them. The visuals gives her unlimited happiness. However, her husband, who is observing the scene, disapproves, and when he confronts her, her joy diminishes. Subsequently, the commander and Frank leave together, with Frank disembarking along the way. Frank then finds himself in a dubious bar where he encounters the alluring Celeste, who invites him to enjoy some time together, but he politely declines. The ensuing investigation leads to an altercation between Frank and the bar's patrons. At that moment, Venezia arrived at the location and pulled Frank along with her. Franco gains valuable intelligence from Venezia's disclosures regarding the spies and follows up with a packet of German cigarettes. Venezia decides to celebrate the festival and she invites Frank to dance. But he hesitates, prompting her to join others on the dance floor, where he spots a woman again. Afterward, Frank and Venezia step outside, and Franco kisses her. She does not reciprocate, leading him to kiss her again. Noticing someone observing them, Frank pursues the figure but finds no one. He and Venezia then return home, and he attempts to draw closer to her again, but she halts him, causing him to retreat. The following day, Frank obtains information from Venezia regarding the individual who observed them and begins his investigation. However, the female Pablito refutes any involvement in the situation. Frank returns and inquires if Venezia still loves her husband. She confesses that she has no children and that her husband has been involved in another secret affair. Franco professes his love for her, assuring her that they will be together. They both return home, culminating in a passionate making love. He invites her to accompany him. The following day, Venezia comes to escape with him while he carries out his duties. In the meantime, upon disclosing that her husband employs a device akin to Franco's transmission machine, Frank comes to the realization that Commander Salvatierra is the spy they have been seeking. Concurrently, the arrival of the commander adds further intrigue to the narrative. The commander assaults Venezia and Frank, subsequently alerting the headquarters to Franco's status as a spy by fabricating evidence against him. Simultaneously, German forces launch an invasion of Venezuela. Understanding the sacrifices made for love, Pablito rescues Franco from the flames. A confrontation ensues between Franco and Salvatierra, during which Salvatierra stabs Frank, who retaliates by shooting and killing the commander. As Frank and Venezia attempt to flee, Frank's condition deteriorates due to the stab wound. She ultimately descends into the river with his lifeless body, and the narrative concludes with her kissing him beneath the water. It's a historical Spanish drama from director Hake Kazarian. And the title of the film is Venezia. To uncover the true events happened in the life of Venezia following Frank's death, the audience is required to view the entire film. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe and see you next time. Take care.